Very exciting times for Mr. Land Cruiser.
Very exciting, yes.
Yep, this is a first for us. We are the Australian distributor. Well, we're sending them overseas now, so the world distributor of Homs panels. And they're slowly all making their way up here. We've been using this stuff for years. Our panel beater has been using this stuff for years. And it's finally, you can go and look on the website now. We'll mention this again. It's at MrLandCruiser.com. And a lot of it's up there already and a lot more's coming. But Richard, you've been using this stuff for years now. A lot of happy customers have been using this stuff. Talk us through a couple of the pieces that you've used here and some of the stuff that we've got here at Mr. Land Cruiser already.
That's right. So, you know, things like the floor pans, for instance, like to fab up this, to knock it up, dolly it up, put the ridges in it and stuff like that, it just takes time, man. And, you know, we want these builds done quickly, and Homs does such a professional job at this stuff. It just brings back down that time that you spend in fabbing stuff. And look, it's just, it's real quality stuff. It fits in there. There's still a little bit of fabbing to do once it gets in there.
There is some panel beating work to do, definitely. But even our now panel beater, he doesn't want to fold all this stuff, and he's going to charge a fortune if we ask him to fold all this stuff. And a lot of guys are doing it at home. That's it. And so they want to use stuff. Even, what's this?
That's the front body mount. So that goes underneath. This is your first one here. You can't fab that up.
No.
It's just off the shelf. Buy that. Unstitch the spot
welds, click and go. And already we're noticing the different years. There's so many different variants, and we're getting them all in. So
I think we've only got a small portion of this.
Very small. Range. There's I think over 200 different pieces coming, and they're slowly getting fed up here. So a lot's on there now. Keep an eye if you've got to build at home. Keep an eye on it because a lot more is going onto the website. That's right. You just can click and buy. It's very simple. This car here, what's been going on?
Well, this car is a great example of something that's used Homs panels. So, man, this was in a rollover.
Yeah,
so
rusty and rollover.
Rusty, rolled over. Had a lot of bog in it. So once we had it sandblasted and that, you just saw that it was just awful.
Would have been a nightmare to fab all that.
And the Homs panels have come along and just been such. I mean, we've used whole sides. We've got floor pans in here. We've got.
We'll actually take a closer look at just some of the stuff this car's used, and we'll start with this one. And just look at that. We've replaced, the other side was all right, but we've got both sides on the shelves. Again, these cars had barn doors, double swing out doors, solid one-piece doors. They're all different, so we're starting to get them all for all the different models on the shelf. They're not all interchangeable.
And when you've got like multiple spots of rust and stuff like that, and you patch in and all that, there's no need for any more. Just replace the whole
unstitched spot welds and replace. Around the back too.
So yeah, that wasn't hit that we used on this. I mean, we've got the rear crossmember under here. So this is a
this one right here, mate.
Yeah, a post 1979 with barn doors. Yeah.
So that's two piece.
Yeah, that's that piece there. This is that's that piece there. Goes behind there. They're always rusted out. Now the thing with the BJs and the FJ40s shorties, where they had no guards there, so rocks and material just went up in under it. Under here. And just destroyed that.
And I noticed he's put all the captive nuts, all the details back in, all here and there.
That's great. And that is just, you're not going to fab that up. It just makes life so much easier.
I noticed these pieces here.
That's correct,
These, they make them a bit over length, so you can
you got to chop them down.
Choose how much you want to use, where you want to use it.
Than not enough, so.
It just makes life a bit easier. And down here on the floor, you've done this on a couple cars now, haven't you?
Yeah. That's that piece there. They always flog out in the back, in the end here. There's not much left of them usually.
Again, all the captive nuts are in there. They're adjustable. That's right. And she's all. This car's got it. This car's also got your little brackets up in here.
Is it?
And that's just this one car. There's so much, and there's so much more.
I think so. A lot of people get really overwhelmed when they sandblast their car back, or they start stripping it back, find out how much rust there is. Sometimes it brings people to complete halt, but now with all this stuff, it's not so daunting.
Lego for the panel beater.
That's it.
Really,
So even down to these bits here now, I don't know if I've got the right side here, I think I have. That bit goes in the corner there. Now that mating point there, and all along this really, is just a position that holds dirt. water,
And
just rusts out.
Toyota never pre-painted in there in the day. They painted it when it was all together.
So all this stuff combined, I mean, pretty soon I reckon you're gonna be able to build
A complete car. That'll be a challenge for us one day.
One day, definitely.
But also the things with Holmes panels, Holmes is making such a good product. He was getting overwhelmed with calls. He wants to make this stuff. He wants to do R&D for new stuff. He's got so much out there. So his goal is just to pump out more of this stuff.
And it's the best way to be left alone, just pumping it out.
Pump it out.
He's an artist, man.
Yep. So he's come to us and asked us, could we sell it? And we're over the moon because we haven't found a better product in Australia to sell. So again, if you're interested, www.mrlandcruiser.com. Any trouble at all, you can shoot us an email. Our phone number's there. You can ask us some tech talk, and but we're up and running with this stuff now.
Awesome! I can't wait. We're going to get it. We better go out there and start sorting more. We've got
more of it. Yeah, there's a lot of it.
Yeah. Nice one.
Good one.